Okay, in this video I want to share to you about how to make classic bay window in Sketchup. First of all, we have to make the rotate rectangle to basic shape. We can click from the origin and we can create another position to the another side around 3 meter and enter. Okay, so we can move the cursor to the behind around 3 meter. So this is just for basic shape. And okay, now we can triple click, right click and make group, and we can select the tab master tool and click from this edge until this edge. Okay, then we can click this line, this guideline, then we can select move, tap control and click this guideline on the edge and press shift on our keyboard and place to this position, and then we can type 3 slash and enter. So we have been divide it into the 3 part, and then we can continue to select the tab master tool again and click from this edge. Don't click on the middle but click on this edge. We can click this edge and click to this position. Okay, and then we can click this guideline and select move and tap control, click to this position, and we can determine about the depth of this bay window. We can type 700 millimeter, for example, and enter. Okay, now we can click this tab master tool and click this guideline, and we can move it to the green axis around 700 millimeter and enter. Okay, then we can click this line and select this intersection, and we can connect for every single connection in here. Okay, you can make the basic bay window in here. Then we can triple click and offset it inside with using offset tool, and we can click this one and offset it outside around 150 millimeter, enter. Okay, then we can click this line, and okay, we can click this line and draw it through the right side and click the line and click this intersection and move it to the left side around 1000 millimeter approximately. Okay, then we can click this both of the horizontal line and select move, tap control and click this edge, and we can type 150 millimeter and enter. And then we can delete some additional line over there. We can delete some additional line with using the eraser tool and click the line, and we can close this uncontinuous line in here. Okay, then we can get the surface in here. Then after that we can click the surface and select a push and push it up around 3.5 meter. Okay, and enter, and we can get this bay window basic in here, bay window wall in here. Okay, then we can triple click, right click and make group. Okay, then now we can click this tab master tool, click from this edge, move it up around 2.4 meter approximately, and we can click this one, move it up to make the bench elevation around 500 millimeter and enter. Okay, now we can click this guideline and select move, tap control and click this guideline and place to this position based on the green axis. And then we can using the protector to create the tiled guideline in here. Then we can select move and move in based on these surfaces, and select the protector again to make the tiled guideline and select move and place to this position. Okay, now we can select this all of this guideline. We can select this guideline and select move, tap control, and we can place on this elevation. Okay, so this is the guideline for making the bay window in here. And now we can triple click. Okay, we can make a rectangle in here. Okay, and we can offset it inside around 50 millimeter, and also this one we can make the rectangle in here. We can offset it inside 50. Okay, we can make the rectangle again. Okay, then we can push it until the limit. Okay, so this is the openings of this bay window, and actually we can also delete this additional line over there. We can delete this, and now we can select rectangle, click from this position till this position, and offset it inside 60 millimeter, and erase some unnecessary surface, and we can push it to the behind 120 millimeter. Triple click, make group. Okay, and then we can duplicate, copy, then we can modify this one. Okay, with rotate, and we can move this frame in here, and we can also move tab control in here, and we can rotate it this one. Okay, and after that we can make the window lift. We can using the rectangle and offset it inside, okay, around 80 millimeter, and erase some unnecessary surface, and we can give a thickness around 40 millimeter, and triple click and make group. Okay, now we can make the frame, make the divider of this window lift. We can make component, select move. I placed this position, type 5/ and enter, and I rotate this one 90 degree, and I just move it on this edge. Okay, make unique, and okay, we can push it up until this position. Okay, then we can click, select move, tab control, place this position, then we can type 3/ and enter. Okay, and then we can duplicate this one. We can select move, tab control. Okay, place this position and just rotate it. Okay, we can rotate. We have to rotate it based on this position. Okay, and don't forget to, I'm sorry, we have to make the window lift again. In here we have to offset it 80 degree, 80 millimeter, sorry. We have to push it to the outside, make group. Okay, we can make it again in here, and we can rotate. Okay, and yeah, we can make unique, and we can select move, tab control. I move this one, and sorry, I move, tab control, place this position, then we can type 3/ and enter. Okay, then we can click and select move, tab control, place this position, and adjust about the position in here, and make unique again. Okay, can move, duplicate, place this top, and type 5/ and enter. Okay, now we can make this one. Okay, we can make group, and we can also make a component. Create, select a move, tab control, place this opening, and rotate this window lift, and we can make the glazing and give a thickness of the glazing 5 millimeters only. Make group, and we can move. Okay, we can move from, okay, we can move from this position here. Okay, we can give a thickness of this glazing. Okay, then we can duplicate, or we can make the glazing again in here, and give a thickness 5 millimeter, and move the position, sorry. Okay, we can move the position on it. Okay, now we can make group, and we can make group. Okay, we can move it to the outside here. We can move to the appropriate position. Okay, and after that we can assign about the materials with using the wood materials in here. Okay, but we have to assign with the glazing materials. Okay, this one, and also this one. Okay, we can assign about the materials. Okay, then we can make the sofa in here. We can draw the line. We can draw the line by following this trapezoid line arrangement, and we can triple click this line and offset it inside around 500 millimeter, and we can make this one. Okay, we can move it up until this position and triple click, make group. Okay, we can offset it inside 50 millimeter, or we can offset it inside around 30 millimeter. And also this one, we can offset it one by one, and we can make a drawer signage. You can type 2/ and enter. Okay, so this is about the drawer signage to represent that it has a drawer inside. Okay, and now we can also add more materials that I've already prepared about my existing materials on my file location, and I just select this pine wood. Okay, and anyway, we can also assign the materials like this. Okay, now we can erase some unnecessary line over there, and then we can also assign the synthetic surface for the walls, okay, to make it more highlighter. Okay, and if we feel it's too high, we can make it lower. Then click this one, copy and paste in place, and push it up. Triple click. Then we can assign with the fabric materials over there with using this one, but we can also assign the level of darkness. Thanks for watching, and just wait for my next tutorial. I hope it will be a lot of benefit to all of you, and have a good day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video to others. Thank you.